Jessica, how's it going?
Well, I'm 21 and my boyfriend is 35.
All right.
My dad is worried about it, and I'm questioning whether or not I should continue this relationship.
Why are you questioning it?
Because I really care about my family. I really love my family, and I don't want to cause any problems. I'm very happy with my boyfriend. We train for a marathon together. We serve our church together. But I also wouldn't want to cause any problems with my family.
So who do you... This is not a fair question. Who do you love more, your family or your 35-year-old boyfriend?
My family.
Ooh, good job. That's a good answer, by the way, and that's not a fair question. I mostly asked that question just for my own, just to have some fun with my own. So, on my own. So, what does your dad, when he expresses concern about this dude, what does he say?
He says things like, he's 8 years younger than me, and he also has a 11-year-old daughter, and he'll say, she is half your age. I think he's worried about it because he cares about me, and it makes me question the relationship also.
And so when you question the relationship, what are the questions going into your mind?
I think about if I'm making the right decision by continuing the relationship.
What's the rush? And I asked that question here. What's like dating somebody? Are you on some sort of decision precipice? Is he asking you to marry him? Or are you feeling like it's now or never? I don't understand. You're 21. You're just a baby girl. You're just a beautiful baby girl, and you're 21. Like you're just dating somebody, having a good time. Why do you feel discomfort at this point?
I think I feel more discomfort because we have been talking about future things.
Okay. So it's getting more serious?
Yes.
Gotcha. And so here's the thing. Your dad's going to struggle with you being his child versus you being a 21-year-old adult. That's normal. Dads loving their daughters. Dads loving their sons. Moms loving their sons. Moms and sons are sometimes the worst, but moms and their daughters. You're 21, and so you're in that wackadoo area where your dad still looks at you as though you're 13. You think you're 47, and neither of those things are true, right? The other side of it is you're going to struggle with taking anyone's wisdom because you're 21, and you think you're super smart, and you've got it all figured out, and you love him, and he's so cute, and he loves God, and he loves running, and he's such a good dad, all those things, right, that make you feel good. And so if you like this guy and you like hanging out with him, I say keep hanging out with him. If you value your dad's opinion, then break up with him. Mm-hmm. And so when I say either of those things, what do you feel?
I feel like I value my dad's opinion more.
Why is that?
Because I feel like I don't know, he's the first boyfriend I've had, and I'm just I feel like I don't really need to be dating anyone right now.
So are you calling me with permission to break up with him?
No.
Okay. Are you calling me with permission to tell your dad, hey, I'm 21 and I like a guy and it's a little unconventional and y'all are old enough to be buddies, but shake it off. I like this dude and we're just seeing where it goes. Are you calling me permission for that?
Yes, I would like to see where it goes.
Okay. So distill all of the thoughts in your mind, whose side are you on, what team are you on, distill all that down into a single question for me.
I want to respect my dad's decisions, also finding out where this relationship can go.
Sure. This dude's 35. Has he ever taken your dad out for a drink or for coffee and just hung out and said, hey, here's my intentions with dating your daughter? Have they ever just met together?
He hasn't.
Why not?
My boyfriend hasn't invited him to do anything like that, and my dad hasn't either.
So here's what I would recommend. Number one, you're a grown-up. You can do what you want to do. At some point, you're going to have wishes about your life, whether it's having kids, whether it's naming your child, whether it's moving away out of Utah to Arkansas or to Florida or to Ireland. There's going to be things that come up in your adult life that your dad has an opinion on that you're going to disagree with him. And so you're going to have to start drawing boundaries and respect your dad. Obviously, if he's a good guy, you seem to love him and he cares about you and you get that. But then at some point, you're going to have to make your own decisions and as an adult. The other side of that is, I just hear in your voice that you maybe think he's right on this one. And maybe you really like this guy, it's cool, but maybe dad's right. And so I still get wisdom from my old man. I don't do everything that he tells me. In fact, I do very little of what he tells me, but I value his opinion greatly because he's seen things and he understands things. And he just got a different worldview than I do, and I like collecting different worldviews. My suggestion is, if this guy really likes you, he needs to take your dad out. They need to go get a drink somewhere, go grab a beer, go grab some coffee, and just get to know each other. And let your dad ask him all the hard questions. Your dad, I promise you, has had a million fake conversations with this guy. If I just get him out, they've already had these conversations over and over again in his head, just not in real life. And your boyfriend may have had these conversations with him. If he really is invested in you, he's going to be invested in your family because you marry the whole thing. And so I recommend he be a grown man. He's 35 years old. Take your dad out. Go hang out and get to know each other, and then they can have that conversation. He may come back to you and be like, hey, by the way, we're breaking up. I don't like you anymore after meeting with your dad. Or your dad may come back and say, hey, this is weird. He's 14, 15 years older than you. It doesn't make me comfortable, but if that's who you like, that's who you like. And dad's going to have to deal. But at the end of the day, you're 21. You're an adult by all legal definitions. Not psychologically, but you're an adult. And at the end of you're going to start making adult decisions. And some of those decisions are going to make your dad uncomfortable. And you're going to have to be okay with that. But you've got my permission to do whatever you want to do. If he's a good guy and he treats you well and you are safe and you are having fun with life, then keep dating him. And if you think this isn't a good idea, my dad's got my best interest at heart, and man, I should listen to my old man, then break up with him. Or just be 21 and enjoy your life, have fun. It's a little bit different. He's got an 11-year-old daughter. And so there's a little more pressure there as you're dating somebody, but man, you're 21 years old. You're a kid. And I don't mean that mean, but you're a kid. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life.